I was desperately limping towards the save room, out of healing items, health at danger, and only a few bullets. I spotted a green herb, feeling a moment of slight relief, but I tried to pick it up, realizing then that, due to my poor management, my inventory was full. I can't discard puzzle items, and discarding a weapon would be absurd. I pushed forward for a moment, opening the next door slowly. 2 lickers. If I try it, I'm dead. I turned back before hearing the inexorable march of heavy footsteps. The tyrant. I was trapped, 1 hit from death, low on ammo, having last saved about half an hour prior. I was panicked, every decision was the wrong one, I had no idea what to do, all the while knowing that I put myself in this situation because I didn't plan ahead. And then it struck me. That fear, that particular type of tension, a crumbling situation of my own making, is a fear that I haven't felt in years. For a bit of context and disclosure, I've played the original Resident Evil 2 a few times, but I don't have any cherished childhood memories of playing it whilst peering from behind the sofa. I am a fan of it, certainly, but I've no nostalgic attachment. But back to that fear I was talking about. Remake 2, despite shifting to a third-person shooter perspective, is still pure classic survival horror. I know that for some, fixed camera angles are a necessary part of that classic style. A fixed angle means that the designers dictate what the player can and can't see. Entering a room or turning a corner was inherently tense because the camera could completely hide an enemy. Sound was your only tell. This technique was lost over time, but Remake 2 manages to achieve the same effect with some clever touches. Darkness is the most obvious. The corridors in the precinct can be vast, so to avoid you seeing too much, they are engulfed by blackness. Plus, there has been careful consideration given to environmental clutter. Long corridors are partially obscured by lockers, shelving, and debris to ensure that you are never fully sure of your surroundings. It's subtle, but it works, and it's one of the most elegant ways of emulating the feeling of the original game. Every corner breeds paranoia. What surprised me most is how well the old survival horror formula still works. Aspects that were long thought to be antiquated still make for an incredibly engaging experience. The environment is a puzzle box with different locks, codes, and riddles that continues to expand and loop in on itself. Backtracking can be tedious if used for padding, if not given purpose. Yet here, backtracking serves 2 purposes that intertwine. You become familiar with the environment as you loop around yourself to solve puzzles. It keeps your brain ticking, having to think where everything was and is and how it will connect. But as you repeat the same routes down the same corridors, you become at ease. The zombies are either dead or you simply know where they'll be. You start to feel safe, you rush, you become complacent. And that is the moment when a new enemy will appear. It really catches you off guard, and once again, you become paranoid of every corner. Incidentally, I should mention that thanks to Capcom's new RE engine, which was also used for Resident Evil 7, Remake 2 both looks stunning with detailed environments and superb naturalistic lighting, and ran at a solid 60 frames, aside from a couple of small areas. And this was on a launch model PS4. It's impressive to say the least. Everything in Remake 2 is meticulously designed to breed paranoia, and it manages to do that by emulating and adapting a genre style that had all but died some time ago. If Remake 2 proves anything, it's that sometimes it's not nostalgia that makes a remake compelling. Controls can be improved, graphics can mimic reality, sound can enhance immersion, but gameplay mechanics can be timeless, and this game is proof that a genre style only dies when we chase trends. Resident Evil 2 is a terrific experience, because of how it existed then, and because of how it exists now.
CeX.